What is going on, guys? Welcome to J Powell Music. Of course, you can subscribe to the channel if you'd like the videos that go on the internet. I always appreciate you guys. Thank you again. New information regarding to this Lauryn Hill PRAS situation. So if you're not, if you don't know what's going on, basically the Fugees, they did have a tour, but it was canceled prematurely, basically by Lauryn Hill, and PRAS is kind of effed up about it. And he released a diss track song, which I first thought was fake. I was like, is this even real? And then it turned out that it was. Now he's actually suing Lauryn Hill because of the early cancellation of the tour. And it seems that she has awakened from her silence, Lauryn Hill, so she has responded to this lawsuit over the canceled the tour, calling it baseless. This is from Spin Mag as far as for the information on their Instagram. So I will read it here. It says, some clarity and facts need to be presented. I've been silent and pushing through because I understood that PRAS was under duress because of his legal battles and that this was perhaps affecting his judgment, state of mind, and character. So that's already almost kind of like gaslighting. To me, I've been silent because you're going through your own problems and you don't want to mess with me because I'm Lauryn Hill. That's that's what I get out of it. But I'll continue here. It says fact one. This baseless lawsuit by PRAS is full of false claims and unwarranted attacks. It notably omits that he was advanced overpayment for his last tour and failed to repay substantial loans extended by myself as an act of goodwill. That's interesting. Over advanced overpayment. Meaning, fool, you are not worth the money that I'm sending you, but whatever. And then extended by myself as an act of goodwill. I don't know if that'll actually hold up in court, because if it's an act of goodwill, then regardless of you not getting that money back, unless you're going to take him to court for that, I don't see how that can be combated here in the case. But it says here, continuing on, last year's tour was put together to celebrate the 25th anniversary, of the album Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. It was being planned whether the Fugees were involved or not. Ooh, okay. She continues on. Fact two. The tour was expanded to incorporate the Fugees because I found out that PRAS was in trouble and would need money to aid his legal defense. Dang. Putting my man on, like, just throwing him out to the wolves. Hey, I did this because PRAS needed some money. And I'm like, all right. Crazy. Fact three, PRAS was given a $3 million advance to the tour, which he said he required to pay his legal fees. Wyclef and myself deferred our full advances to make sure that he had what he needed and was able to go. I covered most of the tour expenses as the majority of the tour advance had gone to PRAS. An agreement was put into place to secure the repayment of the money he was advanced. PRAS has not paid back the money he was advanced and is currently in breach of his agreement. Meaning, I'm going to sue you. I'm going to counter sue you, brother. It says here, fact four, because my tour, band, production, and setup were already happening, the Fugees set utilized this same production. I absorbed most of the expenses myself, produced the show, put together the entire set with Wyclef's participation for the Fugees and Wyclef's set. PRAS basically just had to show up and perform. Ooh. Saying, yo, dog, I don't know about you, but I set up all this stuff. And I don't know if that's true. Lauryn Hill isn't known to do a whole, I'm going to try to be easy on Miss Hill, but she's not known to do a whole lot or known to do more than she actually does. So I'm very curious to see if that's the case, or Wyclef's like, what are you talking about? I did all that. But anyway. And then fact five, as of last tour, PRAS thanked me for saving his life. I have the receipts. Yo, what does that fact have to do with court? What does that have to do with what is him thanking him for saving his life have to do with the suing? To me, that's just additional gaslighting. Like, you thank me for saving my life and now you're gonna sue me? How dare you? Like, I don't know, man. I just feel like, and then I have the receipts. It's just like, yo, like, why would you even bring that up? Like, just, I mean, it's pretty wild. Uh, she continues on. Fact six: I am not in the business of kicking anyone, especially when they're down, which is why I haven't responded to date. It is absolutely disheartening to see Prowse in this position, my bandmate and someone I considered a friend, but this leads us to fact seven, which probably should have been fact one. Okay, she right now. Fact seven: I was not in Praz's life when he decided to make the unfortunate decision that led to his current legal troubles. I did not advise that he make that decision and therefore am in no way responsible for his decision and its consequences, though I have taken it upon myself to help. Despite his attacks, I'm still compassionate and hope things work out for him. Respectfully, Miss Lauryn Hill. And she signed it MLH. Interesting. Interesting. So, very curious to see what will become of all of this because it just doesn't, it looks very wild. Very wild. I find it really interesting that she incorporated facts or just her position of the situation regarding to the fees and whatnot. Say, yo, you just came to perform. You didn't pay for nothing. You didn't structure anything. I stuck my neck out for you. I gave you the money for your legal troubles and whatnot. That you're still going through, by the way. So whatever you think you're doing, I don't know what the deal is. And I don't know why you're suing me because this is completely out of left field, given that I've done more for you than what you've done for me, basically, right? Um, but I'm still kind of flabbergasted at some of those things that she was saying that clearly very gaslighting and demeaning of character. Um, so very interesting. I'm curious to see how Praz will respond. I mean, I think these facts were even better than the the diss track that he said to her, which she didn't even respond to it. Which that is just a baller move, and I would do the same thing. I'm not even gonna respond to this trash that you sent me, but here are the facts. So that's kind of cool. I kind of dig that strategy. But we'll see what happens here. I will report in the future, see what's going on, see if he responds back or whatever the result is. Anyway, J Powell Music, you guys enjoy your Tuesday. I'll talk to you guys later.